Hi everyone, welcome to this really special episode of The Restaurant Show where we're going to be talking about the taste of the season and some great restaurants that come along with it. So stay tuned, and we're going to have up ahead The Lodge, Wild Wing Cafe, and One Hot Mama's. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Restaurant Show, and I have Charlie Clark with us from the Chamber of Commerce, and we are going to talk grilled cheeses. Fancy grilled cheeses.
Not just any grilled cheese, it looks like.
Fancy events coming up.
Yeah.
Very excited. We've got a lot coming up. And we have Taste of the Season coming up.
Yeah, one of the biggest events, the biggest culinary event in the Low Country. And you guys are you've been doing this for what, 9 years?
9 years now, yep. But now, you know, we did something different, and we're going to show off what we did last year for the Lodge, and we did some great grilled caprese sandwiches.
This is such a good, because I love caprese salad.
Yes.
It's such a great summer dish, and I never really know what to do with it after that.
Exactly.
So I hadn't even really thought of this.
But you still have cravings for it.
Yeah,
you know
still
what
want
I mean?
it, but it just seems like when you're heading into fall,
yeah,
it's not so fallish.
There's other flavors out there, so we're gonna turn this into a great grilled cheese sandwich, and I'm actually going to show you. I'm going to have you take care of that part, the bread and all that good stuff. I'm going to cut up the basil for you and get it ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with some garlic butter spread.
This is the biggest butter knife
I know.
I've ever used, Orchid.
Just be careful.
Yes,
and,
very careful.
What we're going to use is we're going to use a garlic butter spread, and you know, that's basically a butter blend with garlic seasoning salts in it, a little bit of actual chopped garlic, and you know, if you like. We sometimes even add like an Italian seasoning into the butter just to make it, just to give it a little bit different, because that bread will get so much flavor in it.
It's got those little touches that make a difference, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know, and I think that's going to be very obvious. Now, like I said, we did this at the event last year, and I think that's the one thing that there's all different ranges. You have the classics, which are a little twist, and then you have some of the chefs that are going all out.
That's what I like about it. You can have great wings, turkey, a sandwich.
Yeah.
You can also get a sea bass cherry glacé.
I know,
or
right?
whatever. You know, there's just such a wide range of ideas, and they're so creative. Like you said, this is when it's the unofficial kickoff to the holiday season, Taste of the Season. So
absolutely.
People kind of bring out their new dishes. You know, you get to see what the chefs maybe haven't started cooking yet in the restaurant, but are going to for the season.
And they're really showcasing what they can do for you during the holidays.
Yeah, and a lot of people take them up on that.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. It's a great way to go. Okay,
so
we're gonna sprinkle some grated Parmesan now on it, because the shredded just doesn't stick as well, and it doesn't go into. So we're gonna go ahead and put some of that on there, and then we're gonna
kind of press in the big stuff.
I know, right? I love it. And then we have some fresh basil here, which if you could smell this, I mean, I always say try and use fresh herbs if you can. I mean, they're very easily accessible in the grocery store. I actually even have a hydroponic basil plant.
Of course you do.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Everybody has one of these in their kitchen, right?
Well, I bought it. You know, I bought it, and all I have to do is keep it in a glass jar, a mason jar, with water in it. I just keep replenishing it, and sure enough, it just keeps growing. Basil, it's pretty cool.
Wouldn't it be great to live in a chef's house?
Yeah.
To have all that stuff.
Yes, it would, and I really wonder what it's like to live in one.
I bet you do. Yes. Yes.
All right, so we're going to turn that over, and actually, we are going to. I'm going to move these ones that we already made. Let's go ahead and put those on there.
Okay,
and
so
we'll build it on there. Yeah, we're going to build it on there.
The griddle.
Yeah, and then that way. And I do two different sides, because mozzarella, you want it to, you know, sometimes like one side's browner than the other. This way we can do it evenly. So why don't we go and we'll add some of the mozzarella, and this is a great, really.
It's okay if it gets on the grill,
yeah, that's okay.
It's gonna get a little messy.
It's going to get a little messy. That's fine.
Okay.
You know, and we actually did this at the Taste of the Season, so I think you actually see a lot of cooking going on there.
You do
too, which is cool.
Little touches like you were talking about with the Parmesan, things you don't think of at home.
Absolutely.
You get those kind of tips at Taste of the Season for the holidays.
Absolutely. So we're gonna. One thing I like to make sure too is you want to get every single
every
coast
corner.
to coast, right?
You know, I'm so bad about that. The corners are always left out. Those poor lonely corners. Let's get them all home there.
I don't cut crusts off.
I don't either.
I mean, I
like it.
But then again, I make sure there's butter on the crust and all that good stuff. Okay, and we're going to sprinkle some of that fresh basil on there on one side. And then let's go and put some of those, maybe 2 tomatoes on there.
2 tomatoes
and
for
we'll
each?
let it, or let's
this is the
right next to each other. Yeah, there we go. And now we can make sure, and then we're going to just let those kind of melt down.
Okay.
And again, we just want both sides because we want to put cheese on both sides.
Okay.
And really let them melt down so that they brown evenly. All right, so we're going to move some of this, but we're going to keep our basil and, our balsamic vinaigrette. Let me just move some of this over.
This is more like a glaze. This is
yes,
not.
I'm sorry, I said vinaigrette.
You know, this is.
I'm so used to saying vinaigrette.
I'm used to having it. Balsamic is more of a for caprese.
Yes.
So this has got a little substance to it, doesn't it?
And I'm a dipper.
Yeah,
so I like to, so I like to dip the grilled. Now let me just take one of these grilled cheeses.
Look at
off.
that! It's like the cheese is melting and oozing out of the side.
Yes.
As all grilled
Now
cheeses
for
should.
TV world, like I said, we're gonna just we cooked up some. You can hear that nice crunch,
look at
right?
that.
And look at the cheese. And we're gonna put this right. If you could look at that.
That's amazing.
That is delicious and cheesy and nice. And it's actually. It can be a nice light treat as opposed to having maybe a burger or a chicken sandwich, which I love having that too, but this is definitely going to offer something a little bit different.
This is good company food too. You know what I mean? When you want to do something casual for lunch or brunch and taking caprese into the fall, this is a
Absolutely. Or even when you're entertaining, I like to do is I'll cut this in 4s and we will add, oh my gosh, look at all that cheese.
Oh, perfect. Is there any such thing as too much cheese?
Look at that. I mean, that is what you're looking for, right? Okay, we're going to give one half to you, but we won't eat yet because we won't be able to talk, right?
Yes, right.
But I do want to ask just a few other things about the Taste of the Seasons. Give me a little information again, just to touch base. Give me the basics of what I need to know to get there.
The
yes,
411 on
yeah.
Taste of the Season. It's going to be happening on November 16th at the Marriott on the island.
That's a few weeks away.
That's a few weeks away. And we have 35, 45 restaurants coming, different chefs. And as you know, as we talked about, chefs are a competitive bunch.
Yes,
so they really bring their A game.
Now there's a contest. I should say contest, a competition.
Yes, for best cuisine.
Oh, that's
and
a
when
big deal.
chefs win it, they really take the honor seriously.
Yeah.
Plus, this year, everybody who comes is going to get a cookbook.
Oh.
So the good thing is when you see those amazing crab cakes or you see whatever the amazing dishes, you've got the recipe right there.
And right there, that in itself, I think, to walk away with a cookbook of all these chefs and a good collaboration, because it's hard to get a lot of chefs collaborated in the same area.
It is.
That's why it only happens once a year for you guys.
Yeah.
So it is a big event. So please make sure you look. It's on the website.
HiltonHeadChamber.org. You can get your tickets there and get your tickets because it's going to sell out.
Yeah, it usually does, doesn't it?
It's always a sellout.
And it's a big event. So at a great event, I like the new venue.
Yeah.
It's spread out. That gives you a chance to walk around and really see everything.
Great ambiance, great shopping to be done there on the silent auction. So it's fun.
The shopping's a whole other thing too. So thank you so much, Charlie.
Thanks.
And we can go ahead and dip in. And there you go, balsamic. There you go.
Salad.
And remember, at the lodge, we do this for $3 on Thursday. So please stay tuned. Come visit us, and we'll see you also at the Taste of the Seasons.
Cheers.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little twist on grilled cheese. And Charlie's actually going to stick around. She had so much fun. She's going to stick around and join me while we talk to Dave from Wild Wings Cafe on what they have up their sleeve this season.